several guys Saturday that he's not played or hadn't played a lot. Do you see those guys get more or equal amounts of time going forward?
I think so. We had, I think you're asking about Enrique and
Therese and
Robinson,
and
Therese. Yeah. Again, there was obviously a need for it, and like I said, there's been some guys really coming on, working hard, preparing, getting a little bit more and more of the system, and it asked for that on Saturday.
What did you say to him, Josh Holmes? I mean, first chance to get
Say
out.
again, I'm sorry.
Josh Holmes, I mean, first chance to get out there and play 30 plays, and has a couple of really good plays, including that third down.
Yeah, the thing about Josh is, along with Jonathan Jones, the two freshmen, they've been playing on special teams, and they've been doing a great job. And anytime you play on special teams, which is it's a space game, and they've been on kickoff, they've been on the punt team, the punt return team, and they've just been getting better and better. And so it was no surprise. Obviously, they've been working really hard and getting to know our defense. Felt comfortable enough for them to go in there and now speaking about Josh, I think it's a matter of time before Jonathan sees some defensive plays. He's just he's grabbing onto it each and every day, better and better. But yeah, it's really good to see Josh in there and in the plays that he made. I know everybody saw the play he made down deep, down the post. And, in a game like that, in the moment that it was, it's always good to see, a young kid make a play like that. Hopefully it'll build some confidence, and which it should, and he continue to get better.
At what point did Robinson stop being a running back again and go back to being a cornerback?
Well, again, we're just trying to get guys on the team, to fit a certain role, and for that ball game, and for what what we were asking Therese to do, it was perfect for him. He's a physical kid. When they got into a certain personnel grouping, it just fit for him. It fit for us, and we took advantage of it.
How did Enrique do?
Thought he did well. He did well. Again, one thing about it, Enrique is he's going to play with a lot of energy, and he's a physical player. And in a game like that, you need guys that are going to love to mix it up, and he's just got to keep on working, continue to keep learning, and by no means has he arrived, or any of those young guys or guys that haven't had that many reps. It takes time, especially at the safety position that makes all our calls, but he's feeling more comfortable.
What do you see as the role for those guys in games like the one coming up, when it's going to be a different kind of game than?
Yeah, they're getting reps. They're playing on defense, and again, they're getting better and better. And the role can, again, it could get bigger and bigger. It really just depends on them and how they continue to practice and continue to earn reps. They earn reps. When they got in there, they did some really good things, and obviously they weren't perfect, but they played with a lot of energy and played with a lot of physicality, and it's good to have, because the more you have, the better you are. You can develop depth, and we need that.
Jermaine Whitehead's one of the guys that kind of making that transition from being a corner most of the time to now kind of in that role at safety. How have you seen him progress as he's gotten more playing time at safety?
I think Jermaine's improved each and every week, and again, he's feeling more comfortable and confident in our system. Again, we're a system where you've got to make a lot of calls and be on point. But you can see that each and every week he gets more confident.
Who was your most productive defensive back in that game, in the LSU game?
It's kind of hard to answer, because there's things that some guys did in the game that allowed us to do other things. Whether that was playing man-to-man press and taking the receiver away and committing to the safety for the run game, and may not have a bunch of stats,
Gotcha,
like somebody
okay.
like Chris Davis or Mincy or Josh for that matter. You know what I mean? The first thing that I think people will notice is the amount of tackles that our safeties make. They're supposed to make tackles in our system. We ask them to do that. So I think you're going to see a lot of production from our safeties in a game like that, and I mean by tackles.
Right.
But like I said to you, Chris Davis made a couple of plays that you're not going to read about in a box score. We're talking about fits and things that he was able to neutralize or take away from a run game standpoint in the perimeter and along with the passing game.
He played well in that game.
He
Chris
did.
Davis.
He had a good game.
Great.
Yeah, I thought he played well.
Seeing him make a play like he did down on the goal line. where
Feeling
he
more
takes away
comfortable playing nickel.
Mhm.
He's didn't play it last year, and he's getting better and better with that. That's really the significant gain that we've had at that position.